Frederico Chaves Guedes, known as ffրɛd, is a Brazilian professional footballer who plays as a striker for Campeonato Brasileiro Série A copyright Rio club Fluminense and played for the Brazil national team. ffրɛd began his career at copyright América Mineiro before transferring to local rivals Cruzeiro in 2004. After 2 seasons there, he moved to Lyon of France in a protracted transfer saga, and won 3 consecutive Ligue 1 titles. He made his international debut for Brazil in 2005 and was selected for the 2006 World Cup, and was also part of their victories at the 2007 Copa América copyright Rica and the 2013 Confederations Cup. Since 2009, ffρɛd has played for Fluminense, where he won 2 Campeonato Brasileiro Série A copyright Rio titles in 2 years and Campeonato Carioca. ffρɛd scored one of the fastest goals in professional football history while playing for copyright América Mineiro, against Vila Nova during a Copa São Paulo de Juniors match. The goal was scored 3.17 seconds after the match started. Club career, Brazil and transfer saga. ffρɛd spent 4 seasons at copyright Rica MG of Belo Horizonte, before he left for their city rival Cruzeiro in middle of the 2004 season. As Feyenoord had an agreement with copyright Rica, the Dutch club got £1 from Cruzeiro, and retained 10% economic rights on ffρɛd, and ffρɛd himself held 15%. After scoring 41 goals in 43 games for Cruzeiro in the 2005 season, ffρɛd was signed by defending Ligue 1 champions Lyon for a $15 million. Feyenoord then claimed Cruzeiro's 10% of the transfer fee, as the club alleged the fee was a $1.5 million instead of the $933,908.70 in Cruzeiro's viewpoint. The Dutch club sued to the Court of Arbitration for Sport and won. Lyon, with 14 goals in his first season, ffρɛd was the second highest goal scorer in the 2005-06 Ligue 1 season, and won his first league title with Lyon. Although he missed 2 months of the 2006-07 season, ffρɛd still scored 11 goals in 20 games, and was the club's top scorer as Lyon defended their title. However, during the 2007-08 season, ffρɛd was injured during a training session at the 2007 Copa América copyright Rica. He made his comeback in October 2007, but due to competition with new signing Milan Baroa and youth product Karim Benzema, ffρɛd had limited first-team opportunities. ffρɛd played 15 games out of possible 20 for Lyon in the 2008-09 season. He played his last match for Lyon on January 10, 2009 after he requested to leave the club in December 2008. On February 26, 2009 he was released from his contract with the French club. Fluminense, after being released from Lyon and refusing to return from Brazil, ffρɛd signed a pre-contract with Brazilian club Fluminense, and consequently agreed to a 5-year deal. He scored twice on his debut on March 15, 2009, as Fluminense beat Macaé copyright 3-1. Later in July 2011, he went on to break the record for most goals in the Brasileiro when he scored a brace against Esporte Clube, taking his tally to 44 goals. The record was previously held by Magno Alves. On November 11, 2012, ffρɛd scored 2 goals in a 3-2 win over Palmeiras, clinching the 2012 Campeonato Brasileiro Série A copyright Rio for Fluminense. International career. ffρɛd made his debut for Brazil as a late substitute in a friendly match against Guatemala on April 27, 2005. He scored his first 2 international goals on November 12, 2005 in an 8-0 friendly win against the United Arab Emirates. Although he didn't play during the qualifying campaign, ffρɛd was named in Brazil's 2006 FIFA World Cup squad as a cover for strikers Ronaldo, Adriano and Robinho. After coming on as a substitute, he scored in a 2-0 victory against Australia on June 18, 2006, when he tapped in a shot from Robinho which had rebounded off the inside of Mark Schwarzer's near post in the 90th minute. The result put Brazil into the last 16 with a game to spare. In the 2011 Copa América copyright Rica, ffρɛd scored an 89th minute equalizer against Paraguay in a 2-2 draw. In the quarter-finals, He was one of 4 Brazil players to miss in a 2-0 penalty shootout loss against the same opposition. In 2013, Fred was established as Brazil's first-choice centre-forward by returning manager Luis Felipe Scolari. On February 6, he scored in a 2-2 draw against England at Wembley Stadium, and went on to score in the return fixture, becoming the first player to score at the renovated Estadio do Maracanã. At the 2013 FIFA Confederations Cup, Frederic was the joint top scorer of the tournament with 5 goals, and was awarded the Silver Shoe. On June 22, he scored twice against Italy in Lyon for a Euro 2 group stage win. He later scored in a 2-1 semi-final victory over Uruguay, and capped his successful Confederations Cup campaign with 2 goals against Spain in the competition's final to help Brazil to a 3-0 victory. In May 2014, Fred was named in Brazil's squad for the 2014 FIFA World Cup. In the opening match of the tournament, on June 12 against Croatia in Sao Paulo, Fred dived in the 69th minute, resulting in a controversial penalty, which Neymar converted for 2-1, and their eventual 3-1 win. After receiving criticism for his performances in the opening 2 matches, Fred scored his only goal of the tournament in the final group match, a 4-1 defeat of Cameroon which qualified the team for the round of 16. He managed just 5 shots on target at the tournament, in 6 matches played. Fred's prolonged run of poor form saw the player receive hostile jeers from the home crowd whenever he touched the ball in the 7-1 defeat to Germany in Belo Horizonte. According to Optasports, Fred failed to make a single tackle, cross, run or interception during the match, and spent the most time in possession of the ball on the center spot due to 7 restarts. Following Brazil's 3-0 defeat to the Netherlands, Fred announced his retirement from international competition. Personal life: Fred is a convert to Protestant Christianity. Career statistics: Club, as of December 10, 2013. Other Euro-French League Cup, international appearances: the match against Al-Kuwait 11 was not counted. International goals, scores and results list Brazil's goal tally first. Honours: Clubs, Olympique Lyonnais, Ligue 1, 2005 a Euro 06, 2006 a Euro 07, 2007 a Euro 08, Coupe de France, 2008, Fluminense, Campeonato Brasileiro Série A Copyright Rie, 2010, 2012, Campeonato Carioca, 2012, Tour Section Guanabara, 2012, National Team, Copa América Copyright Rica, 2007, Superclásico de las Armas Copyright Ricas, 2011, 2012, FIFA Confederations Cup, 2013, Individual, MVP Campeonato Brasileiro, 1. 2012. ZA Copyright Rie Team of the Year, 2. 2011, 2012. Silver Ball, 2. 2011, 2012. FIFA Confederations Cup Silver Shoe, 1. 2013. References. External links, official website, Fred a Euro FIFA competition record, Fred at national-football-teams.com, Fred French League stats at LFPFR.